So what is your purpose? Mordecai let Esther understood that she has a purpose in that palace. She has a purpose in that marriage. What is your purpose in that family that you have entered? What is your purpose in the family that you are entering? What is your purpose of God in the family that you are establishing? Have you asked God, what does He want you to do? What does He want you to achieve? What does He want you to set as goals in the marriage? Have you done that? Have you done the finding? Esther had a purpose of being in the palace, despite the fact that she couldn't see it, but Mordecai helped her to see it. And Esther finally said, tell Mordecai, if I perish, I perish. What is your purpose? Hi, welcome to my Family Life with Dr. Chika, a Better Together program. Happy married life if you're married. If you're single and still searching, I wish you happy searching. Search well, you'll find. Thank you very much for taking your time to view my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Let someone get to know about this channel by you liking the video and also sharing the video. Drop a comment on this topic if you have. Let somebody also learn from you if you have something to say that will impact someone else. All right, thank you very much for giving me your time. Today, I'm talking on desperate people. People who are desperate. What are you desperate for in marriage? What are you hungry for in marriage? If I may ask you, what is the craving for? If I may ask you, what are you desperate for, madam? What are you desperate for, Oga? What are you desperate for, single guy, single girl? In marriage or before marriage, what is your craving? What is your desperation? If I may ask you, one, what is the craving all about? If you are single, why do you want to marry this person? If you are married, why are you in that marriage? Two, what is your plan for the marriage if you are single? If you are married already, what is your plan for the next 10 years in the marriage? The next 20 years in the marriage? The next 30 years in the marriage? It's important you have plan for the marriage. If you're already married, if you're single, please ask yourself, what plan do I have for this marriage that I am going into? Three, what is the purpose of God for your family? Have you asked God, what is your purpose for this marriage? What is your purpose for me in this marriage? You must know the plan of God for your marriage before you go into marriage, or even while you are married. Have you find out from God? In Jeremiah 29 verse 11, for I know the thought that I think towards you, the thought of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope to an expected end. Have you seen that one day and asked yourself, this marriage that I want to go into, if you are single, what is the will of God concerning it? Then if you are married, ask yourself the same question. Pray this prayer. Ask God, what is your purpose for this family, for this marriage? Why did you bring me in? Four, what is your purpose in that marriage? In the book of Esther chapter 4, verse 13 to 14, the Bible made us to understand that Mordecai sent a message across Esther. When Esther's response came to him, it wasn't welcoming. It wasn't acceptable by Mordecai. And Mordecai said to the messenger to tell Esther that this could be a reason why God took her into that palace. That he should believe that she is safe because she is in a palace, that deliverance could come to the Jewish from another dimension or another direction or another place. And she should not think that she is safe and she will escape when the calamity fall on the Jewish people. 5, what is your attribute to the in-laws? has God sent you to do for the in-laws? When she left Moab, the land of Moab, back to Israel, the Bible said that she asked her mother-in-law to give her permission to go and gather grains from the field, for them to be able to have something to eat. What are you gathering for the family? What is your contribution to that family? Are you there to settle the misunderstanding between your husband and his family before you enter, or to scatter them? Are you there to bring peace? Are you there to cause them to flourish? The Bible says we are the light of the world. It said, let our light so shine that men will see it and glorify our Father in heaven. What have you done, or what have you achieved since you entered that marriage? You should be desperate for something positive. Don't be desperate for fame because the man is rich. Don't be desperate for fame because the man is a star, because he's a celebrity or a royalty, and you want to answer name. Ask yourself a question: what is my purpose in this marriage? If you want to enter a marriage, if you're already in that marriage, what is the plan of God for me in this marriage? Is important. 6. What are your goals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do you have in the marriage? And how do you intend in achieving them? How many children do you want to have in marriage? If you are single. If you are in marriage already, what are your goals? For that marriage, the next 10 years, the next 20 years, the next 30 years. Marriage should have goals, seasonals, at intervals. 7. Occupation. What is your occupation? How are you helping the marriage with your occupation? How are you helping humanity with your occupation? Is your occupation a godly one? Does it impact your family, friends, and well-wishers around you people positively? Is this something that is harmful? Is this something that is building degeneration? Is this something that is needful? If you are single, ask yourself, what is my occupation? What is the occupation of the person I want to get married to? How do we live our lives? Don't live your life by chance. Don't live your life by law. Live your life by plan. Occupation must be a center topic of marriage. When you people are planning to marry, or when you people are already in marriage, occupation topic is important. Even if the man is not wealthy, he's not rich, he's not buoyant enough, but he has something that he can bring in for the family. Even you, woman, what is your occupation before marriage? It's important because you need to support your husband. The book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. And because they reject knowledge, I will reject them. This is what God says. Okay? To his people, and you are part of those people that God has given his words to. You need knowledge to build your marriage. You need knowledge to have a successful home. You need to plan marriage. Marriage is not by chance. Marriage is not trial and law. Marriage is a lifetime investment. It's a long journey. And this journey needs preparation. It needs plan. Plan yourself. That's why I say, desperate people, what are you desperate for? What are you craving for, if I may ask you? Things to avoid in marriage or before marriage. 1. The Bible says in James chapter 4 verse 7, submit yourself to God and resist the devil, and he shall flee away from you. So what are the things that you need to resist from the devil in your marriage or while you are planning to get married? 1. Distractions. 2. Competitions. 3. Comparison. 4. Humiliations. 5. Embarrassment. 6. Disrespect. 7. Hate speech. 8. Aggressions. 8. Desperations. 9. Transferring aggressions. 10. Complaining all the time. Rather, provide solution instead of complaining all the time. 11. Unforgiveness. 12. Anger. Unnecessary anger. Nagging all the time. without control. If you can handle this, then you are good to go and you will be able to enjoy your marriage. Please, if you are single, plan yourself, work on yourself and your partner before you get married. But first of all, ask God for His will, ask God for His plan, ask God for your purpose for the marriage you are going into. If you are single, if you're married, you are already into it, and it's still not late for you to ask God what is His plan and His purpose for you in that marriage. It's important because God has your plan and your purpose in His hands. But until you ask God, that is where you will know what you are meant to do. So if you are desperate for marriage and because you want to be famous, you want to be known as the most classic babe in the society, the most popular person in the society, I want to also let you know that there are a lot of prices to pay for everything that you want in life. So take life step by step, stage by stage, one after the other, you will get there. A journey of 1,000 miles starts by a step. So start with a step today and God will help you. Do something for your marriage and for the family that you are going into by being impactful, effective, and productive. All right, I hope I've said something to you and you will go with what I said. Please put it in practice and enjoy your home. Happy married life if you're married. If you're single and still searching, I wish you happy searching. Search where you will find. Thank you very much once again. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Subscribe and like this video. Drop your comments. All right. Thank you. Bye. I love you.